Time for your mind, 2 times for your soul. You know it's your man Shizzle with a whistle. And I see that something that I said on the internet is catching traction. And I'm not mad at any of you sites that put it up or whatever, because that's what the fuck the sites do. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. When you say things, you have to expect the backlash or whatever. But I'm not worried about any backlash. Why? Because I cannot be chastised by another man. I am a man and will never be chastised. Anyone's opinion about me doesn't even matter. I'm going to say what I have to say, and I'm not going to mince words. Like I said, y'all want to make it a big thing? I'll sit across the table from the doc. I'm not nervous about it because I don't have whatever the heck he got, doctrines and whatnot. I'm not scared to sit across the table. And see, what y'all do is you are scared to go against the masses. You will sit there and listen to somebody say something knowing damn well you go against what, or not even go against, but you have a difference of opinion. And you will sit there. It's called the Ash experiment. Okay? Look it up. You don't want to say anything. You don't want to be the one that stands outside of the crowd. You don't want to put something on a timeline that everybody's going to attack you. Well, I don't care. Attack me. I don't know none of you. You're just words on a screen. And this is what people get screwed up. Yes, there's a real person on the end of that little dialogue you got. Yes, there's a real person. But ask yourself, do you actually know him? How can you let somebody you do not know, somebody you've never seen and won't see, write something about you on the internet? You feel some kind of way. What kind of crap is that? I know what it is. The Ash experiment. And I refuse to be conformed by the Ash experiment to just go along with anything someone says and say, well, I don't think that way. I'm not going to say nothing. I don't care. Y'all probably was shocked I went hard like that. I'm not. All I say is, I was around that long. You sound like my grandfather and his boys sitting around talking about how the white man doing this. I remember those conversations very vividly. My grandfather and his boys talk about how the white man taking everything. These young kids don't know nothing about that era. Nothing. Nothing. You're scratching at old wounds, trying to open it up and trying to put a Band-Aid on an old wound. That's what you're doing. You're trying to scratch that old wound. You're bringing that bullcrap rhetoric into hip-hop. We do not deal with that. We have our own culture. We have our own thing. And you're trying to bring that into something that has nothing to do with you. Period. At all. You didn't make a record. You didn't make the rules. You didn't do nothing. You stood from the sidelines and going to tell us how we should feel? No, we don't care about that. We don't deal with that racism stuff in hip-hop or whatever. You nice, son. That's it. Okay? So I don't mind the backlash that I get and all the comments. I love it. I love it. Know why? Because my name is in your mouth. And I know I'm not doing something right when my name ain't in your mouth. So I'm going to keep my name in your mouth because I know I'm saying and doing something right. It's your man Shizzle. 1 time for your mind, 2 times for your soul. Like I said, anytime, I'll take the call. I'll do the Zoom. I'll go where I got to go. I'll pay my own ticket to sit across the table from you, sir. I will. Not a problem. Not a problem. And it will surprise you that cursing guy that we always see cursing, you will see that I have so much diction, so much knowledge, and so much things outside of cursing. This is my Instagram. I can do what I want on my Instagram. It's mine. But when I do FCC regulated shows and things like that, not one cuss word comes out of my mouth. I'm still intelligible. So, whatever it's gonna be. It's que sera. Whatever will be, will be. I don't want to go back and forth on the internet. You say, I say, you say, I say. No, let's just sit down at the table, sir. I can explain my thought pattern and what I meant and what I was saying very clearly. A layman will pick it up. All right, so it's your man Shizzle. One time for your mind, two times for your soul. Ain't nothing standing between you and success, but every opportunity. Like I said, I don't mince words. I'm not apologetic for the things I say. I said it. Want me to take it back? Psych! Not gonna happen. Goodbye. One time for your mind, two times for your soul. I want to give a big shout to Van Silk. This man is going through things, and his unselfishness is what I admire the most. He's going through things, but yet he's still putting material together to help others have a focus in some place where people can go and look at your material outside of outside of Instagram. And he takes the greatest moments and most important moments and he edits them. So I've got a channel on rumble.com. It's called MC Shan Chronicles. I've got another one on YouTube called MC Shan Chronicles, all done by Van Silk. And I mean, some days I'll wake up, but I'll be up in the morning and I'll put a video up at 6 o'clock. By the time 8 o'clock in the morning comes, I'm getting a text from Van Silk with a link that says, yo. I'll be like, yo, man, slow down. Slow down. I appreciate what you're doing. I love you. Take some time for yourself, man. It's all good. And I love your persistence, and I love what you're doing for me. So I'm stamping this. MC Shan Chronicles on YouTube. This man doesn't have to do this. Not in the state of his reality realm. But I got to give you a big shout, Van Silk. So y'all go ahead and check it out. MC Shan Chronicles on YouTube. And if you go to rumble.com, he also has another channel up there that has plenty of artists that he's doing things for on his own time. All right, so I appreciate you, Van Silk. Y'all remember, go check it out. Rumble.com, MC Shan Chronicles, YouTube.com, MC Shan Chronicles. Boom, let's go. One time for your mind, two time for your soul, and you understand between you and success, but opportunity.